Right, let's see what the topic of the day is. What is the spirit read today? Up, up. I've got cards running amok here. Cards running amok. Let me corral them again. Come back here. Come back here, guys. Come back here, guys. Give them a good ruffle shuffle, and we'll see what we have today. All right. First one out is about abundance. Abundance. Do you have abundance in your life? And the other side is blossoming. Blossoming. Okay. Trying to get in here. All right, let's get these a ruffle shuffle and see what we have with this. What are the stars going to tell us about abundance and blossoming? We have Sensitize, Pisces, Pisces, sensitivity. And we have the blossom. We have the descendant of invitation. So are we having more sensitivity coming in? Now that's a thing that happens on the path too. You get very sensitive and you become very, all of your senses become heightened, okay? So you become very aware of that. That is if you invite it in for it to blossom. And that's part of it, you know, you've got to be able to feel things in order to progress. Okay, yeah, sensitivity. Abundance, charging forward of truth, charging forward if you want to make rapid progress. Okay, then we have the illusory successes. Okay, so yeah, that's about, again, it's about challenging oneself. It's about looking inward. It's about those sensitivities that come up, sensitivities of the mental realm, the flow of things that one looks at. And that's a big part of the path, is sitting with things and looking deeper, okay? Seeing what's illusion, being willing to encounter things, to see, you know, if you want things to blossom, okay, then part of it that comes is the sensitivity. Like I said, you know, when I was in the midst of my Kundalini awakening and things were just really amped up, I could, when I went to San Francisco, some of the buildings are built on roller system. I don't know if you know that, for when earthquakes come. And when I would go in there, the feeling like they were going like this. I mean, like I was on a ship pitching in a storm, and nobody else would be aware of any of it. But you are so sensitive with all of your senses going through that it can be quite extreme, okay? But part of it, again, especially the journey, the Kundalini journey, all these things come up to show you what you are and what you're not, that you're not this form, you're not a body, okay? So again, it's part of the journey to become sensitized, okay? So that you can have this blossoming, invitation of blossoming, to challenge yourself through these realms of illusory, like, what we say here, this is the dream. When you get to realization, it's Buddha was right. It's like waking up from the dream. You've been in this dream state. And again, part of the path is finding out the illusory nature of it. That we are eternal beings, okay? This is not the beginning and the end here. This is just a ticket we bought a ride to, okay? We bought a ticket to this ride, and that's what we're doing here. We're learning, we're exploring, we're challenging ourselves on this plane of existence. And we come here because this is the difficult place, okay? This is a difficult place. If you can weather the storms, you can make pretty rapid progress in being here, okay? So, again, if you want to make rapid progress, moving forward rapidly, you'll see that you may have an abundance of being sensitized to things around you, and that's going to blossom, okay? That's going to blossom. It's going to awaken. We have that invitation, and this is why we don't do third eye meditations, because you go into these realms of the astral realms, projections, and the mind is very creative. It can create any type of a realm, so you stay away from those things. You stay heart-centered. Now, I had somebody that really gave me a bunch of grief because I was saying you don't do this thing, and they were, oh, you have to do third eye, and well, then they opened third eye and they found out that this is, so you don't do it, okay? You don't do it. So you stay heart-centered, okay? Stay away. Don't pursue the astral realms. You find out that it's all being projected by mind. Mind is very creative. Whatever you're holding to, more of the same is going to be created. So don't hold to the negative. If you are in a negative spin, and we see those that go into paranoia and stuff, and they're looking for something around every bush, and invariably they will create something and continue to fuel that. So continue in positivity and look deeper and see if it's illusion or if it's something that is sustaining to you in a beneficial way. So don't be surprised when all of your senses become heightened, because that's part of the journey. That's part of the journey. You'll feel things more. Colors will be brighter, will be deeper, emotions will be stronger. All of these things are going to amp up to get your attention fully, to begin to question them on a deeper level. So thanks for tuning in. Much love and light, and we'll see you online. I was just noticing behind me, I got the one over here that's called Solitude, okay? Out in the rain, by himself, solitary, okay? And then we have the other one over here, which is the celebration of everything. So both of those, counterbalance each other. We have celebration on one hand, we have the celebratory moments, and again, the flashes of color and the brilliance, and then we have those moments of solitude, okay, where we're in there with our own thoughts, and in there with that quietude of just, and it doesn't mean that because this is solitude that it's not enjoyable, okay? It's enjoyable on another level. So thanks for tuning in. Much love and light, and we'll see you online.